Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of Dairyman's Diary. My name is Frank, and you join me down near the chicken yard on our new ground. What we're doing right now, I'm just going to disengage the slurry tanker. We are just putting a little bit of slurry down here on some of the new grassland. And the reason we're doing this is we recently just reseeded this actually, so it's got a little bit of a kickstart. We put some Italian grass into here, a little bit of fescue just to let it grow through. And so the slurry on here is just kind of aimed at really getting this up and functioning, really, get it growing, give it its best chance. So that's kind of what we're doing here, just to speed things along a little bit. We just need to get ourselves back over here, lined up, ready to roll. Lift those back up again. Excellent stuff, we'll stop there, that should be good. Perfect stuff. So yeah, we're just getting a bit of slurry down here this morning while it's nice and early. We've got a busy day where I want to get quite a lot achieved, so we've got to make the most of this kind of day. We're going to be heading off to sell some cattle shortly. Some of our older sucklers are going, so we need to get those all loaded up and away. But yeah, we're just kind of taking the opportunity this morning. Terry's up at the yard kind of tidying up, getting a few things done up there, so we're just figured whilst it was dry, we've got a stretch of dry days, so it's going to be good to get some slurry down here now and allow it to really kind of just soak in, give these grass seeds that we just put in a real good boost, and get them off and working as well there. So shouldn't be too much longer. Our tanker is waiting about probably 25% full there right now, which is good. What we'll do is just go around this tree. And then we're kind of good to set up and go there. Been quite busy again. It always seems non-stop around here, but we're just taking the opportunity to get a few smaller jobs done whilst we can, really. All of the maize is in the ground now, which is good. That planted, we haven't got a great deal. I must admit there isn't too much, but we've probably got in the region about 20 acres of maize just to kind of supplement our cattle. Their diet, so we'll look forward to seeing what that's like in several months' time, and we'll be able to get cracking on along there as well. Okay, so that's that done. We're just going to lift up the tanker, fold it up there, perfect, and then we'll get ourselves away. Before we go too far though, we're going to have a look. This is our orchard now that we've got ourselves all set up and in place. Delighted with it actually, truth be told. Let's stop here. It is beautiful. These trees I may have touched on, they were all transported, fully grown, transplanted here as well. But it's a beautiful orchard. We have all apple trees here. And it's just a really, really nice thing to do, I find, that we're able to bring these guys in. Costs a little bit more to get them in this stage because they are fully grown and full production trees, but they're just a beautiful little thing. Nice little orchard here. We're giving back. We're going to try and encourage a few more wildlife species to come into here as well. So that'll be good for the local environment, good for our crops around here because we want to get as many pollinators in as we can to help kind of pollinate our fields and see where it goes. So yeah, very, very excited by this whole project here, if I'm being honest with you. What we are going to do, it's a bit loud, we'll just shut that gate for now. We haven't drilled that field over there yet, that is yet to be done. To be honest, I'm kind of deliberating what to do with that at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see. But that's next on the list of groundwork to do. That's going to be the last piece of ground that we're going to put in as well. I did have an idea to put it into maize as well, but the problem is it's not very easy to access, and this road is tight. So whatever we did with it, we'd have to kind of think about that and be a little bit careful with it, but I'm sure we can kind of get something in place there. We're going to head back up to the yard now. There's a pile of our silage bales that will not be needed just yet, but won't be too far away. We need to really think if we're going to keep them all in this about 3 satellite locations at the moment. I don't know if we're going to keep them all where they are or bring them all back up to the yard. But that's a conversation for another day, I think. A rainy day job, I would say. Right now, though, we're going to head back on up to the yard here. Leave this parked up with the tanker on. We'll probably bring another load down in the morning, or maybe later on today in the evening, but the first job of priority is to go and put some cattle in the back of the trailer, and then get ourselves away. Ooh, this John Deere is slowing down. Come on, old girl. Handles the big tanker on the back with ease, but there's a lot of weight there. There is a lot of weight. So how are you all doing anyway, folks? Hope everything is going fantastically well, whatever you're getting up to, wherever you are. Do let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you're working on, how your farm's coming along as well, and what you're driving right now. Always very keen to know. The old 77 is purring along still, as you can hear. Looking and sounding very good following our service that we just finished on it recently. It's kind of like an annual major service. Anything that needs to be overhauled will get overhauled there, but anything else is just kind of a check over, oil change, that kind of thing. But yeah, ultimately it's pretty good. For its age, this thing is just remarkable. It's such a good tractor. So pleased we were able to pick this up. There we go. I know where we go. In this corner. Excellent. Perfect, so we're going to get ourselves back up to the yard there. We'll sort out what's going on with the cattle, and then we'll take you along to a ride to have these all looked into. Going to go down to the local auction house, not too far away, get them and see if we can get a good buyer. Price is looking alright at the moment, or average kind of market prices, so we should do okay. But yeah, we'll watch this space and see how it all develops. Okay then, let's get this into the yard here, take it nice and wide. Ooh, that's a bouncy over there. Clip the corner of that rubble. I really need to get this yard cleaned up a little bit, in all honesty. I'm just going to take it through here as well. Tight squeeze, but we're through. But we're through. Let's just park this up here for now, I think. Might even get Terry to take a load out later on, I think. Once he's got a few things to do around the yard here, like I say, we're just kind of starting to get everything tidied up, really. There's a few bits of grass equipment that we've been servicing over, a few bits left to go. For example, the tethers still need to be washed down and serviced, but we're getting there. Just kind of trying to keep it all under wraps, really. And it's easy to do it one bit at a time now and again when you have that freedom and that availability to, rather than everything like all at once. Drill is parked up there. Really impressed with the drill for the first time out. Very much enjoyed that. And everything else is looking kind of good and tucked away. As you can see, though, Terry has very kindly got everything set up for us. We just need to kind of have a look through, see which cattle we're going to take here, and then get them all up and away. We're currently floating around about the 150 head of cattle. Let's just jump over here. There we go. Ideas are that we maybe could increase a little bit, but what I've got to be conscious of right now, obviously we have a lot of them that aren't on the yard here, down at the chicken yard there, but we have no infrastructure down there to house them, so they all have to come back up here to be housed, and we don't really have enough space to do that. As it is right now, we could probably fit... As it is right now, we can probably fit in there approximately, give or take, I don't know, maybe, well, what would we be looking at? About 100, about where we are, 160-ish really, probably about 10 more, but we are trying to look to increase a little bit. So that's something we need to think about there from a business standpoint, and see how and when that's going to happen. But yeah, everything else is looking good. They're healthy, they're happy here, which is great. Milk content and milk production is at the all-time peak really for my records, so that's always good. And what we're going to do right now is we're just going to get these all filled up here. Our JCB is still here, I say ours, but we've got it for another few days. We've been using it mainly just clearing up and looking after the cattle side of things. It's a beautiful machine. It's way too big for what I would ever need or want, which is unfortunate, but I could never justify that. But good lord, is it nice to drive. It really is. But yeah, I think I just need to kind of edge me back a little bit here. We'll go around to that. Excellent. Knock it back ever so slightly. Perfect, that should do it. Perfect then. So we've got 6 old girls in here. Now these range anywhere from about 4 years through to about 6. So we're gonna get rid of these girls now, and then they're probably gonna go into production for somebody else. They're not gonna go away for to slaughter, but they'll be taken away for that. So that's gonna be quite good, and we'll be able to kind of get ourselves on with the show. We always do like to bring in some new bloodlines as well, so we will be looking to regenerate our stock. We're looking to try and get a new bull as well, actually, just so we can get some fresh genetics involved within our herd as well. So that's always like kind of what's in the back of my mind, at least with my stock there, just to make sure that we keep it fresh, keep it ticking over. There we go. Just gonna lift the hydraulics on that ever so slowly. Perfect stuff. Handbrake down and off we go. So it's really not far for us. I've got a very nice short journey to take here. But we're going to go left out to here. Quick cursory glance to make sure nothing is coming. And there we go. Perfect stuff. And then we're just going to jump down here. A lot of gates left open around here. You can see we're actually getting a nice little growth of grass coming back through here. Some of it's looking really good. I don't think we're going to make anything of it. We're probably just going to leave it. But we do need to just slow ourselves down here a little bit. So we drilled this field on the left with maize. You saw us do that one. The field on the right is barley. And then the field just down here on the right, on the hillside, was the second one we put in the maize there. This one down here, the kind of the bootleg shape. So that one there. So yeah, we've got quite a bit in the ground, which I'm quite happy about actually. Didn't expect to get that much in so early, so that's good news. We'll just continue to slow ourselves down here. And then we're going to go right here as well. It's a local BJ, they're looking good. Doing some sterling business of late. There we go. Into here we go. Fantastic. Oh, it's quite quiet. I tell you, we are here early. There's not many people here at all, but what we're going to do, all the pens are inside here, so we're just going to get these guys stuck into there. We'll see, we're going to hang around for the sale as well. I'm not sure I'm going to be allowed to film inside there though, but we'll stick this in. Get all our paperwork done, we've got all the passports, the cattle, etc. So that's all good, we just need to make sure they're all signed off for, etc. And then, yeah, we'll take the sale. Have a little bit of a review after it to see how it's all going as well. Okay then, so that went all very well. We sold, what did we sell? 6 cattle? Which I wasn't expecting a great deal, great price for them, but we did okay. We did probably a little bit better than I was anticipating, so that's good news. So we can really kind of build on that one. And then that money goes back into the account, where we'll probably look at some point soon to buy some new herds, some new beasts, as I said. Interestingly as well, I was offered to buy some pigs. Someone tried to proposition me to buy a whole load of pigs. I don't know, clearly didn't know me very well, but that's what they tried to do. So we're going to stay away from the pig industry. I know nothing about that, so let someone else tackle that one, I think, at some stage. We're going to take this back up at the yards now, about just after 11, I think, so we're going to take this back up. Next job is to put the front loader onto this John Deere, hook up to the tractor and trailer, and then we're going to go and move some bales around. I've decided to get a few things done like that. There is actually another load of straw coming soon as well, so I need to be back at our straw shed very soon so I can get in to unload that trailer when it arrives as well. So it's all busy. Quite handy being so close to the auction house, actually. Nice to go to the mart there, get in, get out, get home quickly. That's what I certainly think. Just another day when it's on the dairy farm. Always finding things to do. It's great having Terry around because Terry takes charge of a lot of the milking first thing in the morning, where possible, oversees it all. A lot of it these days is very robotic and automated, but you have to have someone there just to kind of make sure it all goes to plan. So certainly on our system we do. So Terry takes care of a lot of that, and that's great to have him. And then when he's done that, he'll be able to do a little bit of tractor work as well, just to get himself up and away. So fill in the rest of his day there really. So he looks after all that, and it's a blessing to have actually. It really is. And then we're just going to take this through here. Up we go. Back into this one. Need to clear out some of this old waste and rubble we have lying around here because we could really utilize this shed a bit more. That's better. Excellent stuff. So, first of all, we'll connect up to the front loader, which is in the silage pit. The bale trailer is also in the silage pit, and then we'll get ourselves away. So, we're going to go back down to, not to where we just came from. We're going to go down to the sheep farm and have a look at some of the bales there and bring those guys back up, I think. That sounds like the best plan to me. But we do have a bale spike on right now. We don't want a bale spike, we want to get a bale grab just so we can actually handle those without any problem. So we'll just stick that about there. Alright, so I think our best plan of attack here is actually going to be to just hook up the trailer. We have 2 bale grabs. We'll have to move the ATV. We have 2 bale grabs on the farm, but one of them is down by the... It's actually down by the other bale stack, so... We can't really, we're going to have to drive down there and pick that one up first, which is fine, we can definitely do that. And then we'll get those stacked up, we'll leave up the, telehandler here, the Pouse, so that we don't have to keep kind of unhooking everything, speed the whole process up, and then we'll be good to go. Feel like today's been nothing but a day of logistics, but I'm going to swing into that, pick this up, go, it's magic. Okay then. And away we are. This yard is not the smallest, but still when you got a big trailer on like this, it suddenly feels an awful lot tighter than it should do. You really got to kind of be careful around there. But we're good to go. At this point though, I'm going to head on down to the sheep yard, start to haul some bales back up here, get them all stacked up in one place. And we'll see how that goes. So we'll leave it here for now. Thank you. Ooh, that was nearly a gate post. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Simulation for the Nation, who as always agrees to host everything, and we will see you in the next one. Until then though, have yourself a great day. I have been Frank, your humble host. This has been a Dairyman's Diary, and we'll see you in the next one.